evaluation culture.
Thank you. Ashraf will give his fifth speech in level 2, and his path is innovative planning. And the focus of the path is building skills as a speaker and leader. And projects of this path focus on building a strong connection with the audience. And especially this speech about leadership, he will deliver a well-organized speech about some aspects of leadership styles. He'll speak about his own leadership style, or about leadership style in general. The speech may be humorous, informative, or any style he chooses.
Ashraf is from Egypt. He's co-founder and general manager of Meritorium Company, which is a consultant and material supply company in oil and gas. He likes sports and reading. The title of his speech is Leadership. Good luck.
What is the right leadership style we should use? Autocratic? Don't do as I do. Do as I say. Democratic? Let's walk through these together. In my opinion, there is no specific leadership style should be followed. It's the environment. It's that deep sense of trust and cooperation. And trust and cooperation here are very important. But the problem with the concept of trust and cooperation is that it's a feeling. It's not instruction. I can't simply ask you to trust me and you will. I can't simply ask two people to cooperate and they will. It's a feeling. But where does that feeling come from? Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests, good evening. Look to the behavior of our grandfathers and grandmothers within their extended families. Look to our behaviors towards our parents. When we feel belonging, when we felt safe amongst our own, the natural reaction was trust and cooperation. The business life is exactly the same. This world is filled with a lot of dangers. Things that are trying to reduce our success. It could be the ups and downs of the economy, the uncertainty of the stock market. It could be the new technology that renders your business obsolete overnight. It could be your competitors who are trying sometimes to kill you or trying to put you aside. And all these forces are constant. And they are not going away. And unfortunately, we don't have any control over them. The only variable is the conditions inside the organization. And here, the leadership matters. Because the leader, who sets the tone? When the leader makes the choice to put the safety and lives of his people first, to sacrifice tangible results, when we feel safe and belonging inside our organizations, remarkable things happen. I'm a frequent traveler, and last time when the gate agent was shouting to passengers to be lined up in 2 queues, I said something. I said, why should you treat us like cattle? Why couldn't you treat us like human beings? She said, sir, if I don't follow the rules, I could be in trouble or lose my job. All her problem, she doesn't trust her leaders. When conditions are wrong, we are forced to expand our time and energy to protect ourselves from each other. And the consequence weakens the organization. When we feel safe and belonging, we combine our talent and experience to work tirelessly, to force the dangerous, to seize the opportunities. And then we can find a success. The simple definition of the leader, as I understood, that the great leader is like being a parent. Parents want to give their children opportunities, education, discipline them when necessary. Then they help them to grow up and achieve more than they could for themselves. The leader exactly wants the same for his people. Give them opportunity, education, discipline when necessary. Help them to build their self-confidence. Give them opportunities to try and fail, and then they can achieve beyond our expectation. The great leader would never ever sacrifice people for any reason. Let me share with you this story about Bob Chapman, who runs a big manufacturing company in the United States. In 2008, the company was hit very hard by the recession. They lost 30% of their orders overnight. And in manufacturing business, this is a big deal. And the consequence, they couldn't afford their labor pool. They had to save $10 million. And like so many companies today, the board got together to discuss layoffs. But Bob refused. They came up with a leave plan that everyone in the organization, from the secretary to the CEO, will take 4 weeks unpaid vacation. They can take them anytime, they can take them consecutively or separately, and they saved $20 million. The most important, the reaction of the people, and it was expected. When people feel safe and was protected by their leadership, the people started to trade with each other. Those who can afford it more, trade with those who can afford it less. Somebody took 5 weeks and others had to take only 3 weeks. This is a healthy operation. This is a healthy environment, when the trust and cooperation is the theme of the organization. Leadership is a choice. It's not a rank. Over to you.
If you can please write your comments for Ashraf.